How's it going, guys? We are back. We are live. Oh, you're fine, hon. I got filters, so as long as the TV is not too loud, it's fine. You're not in the frame. Good. I checked. You're fine. Sorry, my wife was making sure that she wasn't in the frame. I do need to change my monitor screen over. There we go. All right, we're back. We're actually live now. I can turn this off, though. There we go. That makes my face look glossy. There we go. That's a little better. Is this Sonic? What is this song? Empire City Night? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Sonic. I'm pretty sure I'm on a radio now. I'm not actually listening to my playlist anymore. I went and I reorganized my boxes a little bit in preparation for when we do actually start doing giveaways. That's weird. Hey, Pup. How'd you get here? You just teleported? Hell yeah, it does. I love shiny hunting. I am not doing too great right now. We're trying to get a... I do have a shiny charm, yes. I'm trying to get a shiny Shalpha Froakie right now. But we have gotten quite a few phases so far. Yeah, we got a little bit. We got quite a few phases, but that's okay. Today's the day, right? Copium. If you believe it, it'll happen. Pretty sure that's how that works. Either that or I'm just going to be stubborn and persistent. I'm going to keep doing it until I get it. Hey, thanks, man. I've been at this for almost a week now. I think today's day 6. I've averaged about 1 shiny Froakie every day. Crap, messed that up. There we go. Yeah. How are you doing, Nick? How are you doing today? What did you do today that on the first day of November? My dog looks so sad. You just got off work? Nice. I'm glad that you're no longer at work, at least. My dog is begging for food. I'll take your harness off you. I have this, please? You're fine. Stay there. She's gonna freak out, watch. Yeah, she doesn't like taking off the harness. I think it messes with her ears. She's scratching. Got a little itch going. She does not have bugs. We gave her pills for that. Working on a Saturday note though, Nick. Where do you work at? What do you do? You're a nurse? That's kind of cool. I don't think I have the stomach to be a nurse. You guys got to deal with a lot, and you guys work a lot of hours. It's definitely a rough job. I assume it's very rewarding, though. Otherwise, I don't think anyone would do it. Yeah, I've seen Scrubs before. I think I know a thing or two about being a nurse. Or what's that other one? Grey's Anatomy? Yeah, that's another doctor's office. Yeah, 12 hours of no joke. Yep. That was me at my old job. Well, I say my old job, but it's my same job, but at a different place. I'm in the Air Force, and I fix fighter jets for a living. And my last base I was at was in the UK, and we worked a lot harder than we do at my current base, where I'm at Florida right now. Not Grey's Anatomy, yeah. My wife really got into Grey's Anatomy, and then my mom was also really into Grey's Anatomy, so I know a little bit. Hey, no problem, dude. Doing okay? She's gonna beg me to get down right now because my wife is eating food. Quit looking at me with them big old eyes. What are you doing, man? That's my face. My dog's name is Lady. She is a long-haired dachshund. Pretty sure she's a runt, though, because she's really small. She's officially 3 years old. Her birthday was yesterday. Hey, happy birthday. I forgot to wish you a happy birthday yesterday. Yeah, we forgot to have a birthday party for my dog. Little lady, yeah. Maybe. That might be why you're sad, you're right. She's sad because we didn't love her enough to remember her birthday. Yeah, little lady. So her full name is Lady Toffee, because we were gonna go with a name like Princess or something, but we were like, that's too basic. Everyone names their dog Princess. And so I was like, what are some other ones? Duchess, like Duchess or Lady. That was another one. And then we were stuck between something like Royal and then Toffee. That was another name that we were thinking. But we ended up going with Lady Toffee, so that's like her title. Hi, what am I shiny hunting? I'm shiny hunting Shalpha Froakie. That guy right there on that obelisk. Actually, I think it's more of a pillar than an obelisk, but you know what I'm talking about. That guy, right? Right there. I've already gotten quite a few phases. We've already gotten 5 Froakies. But hopefully today's the day we get a shiny alpha. Hey, shiny Metagross, that's awesome. That's the next one I want to hunt. I plan on having both of them on the same team. I wanted to have this team done before the 5th, but I might have to just settle for a regular alpha Metagross. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. My biggest issue is that it's so hard to like go through and actually train up Pokemon because IVs are such a pain in the ass to deal with. Because you have to go through and do so many different infinite battle royales just to get one bottle cap. I think I might start putting out into chat asking if people will trade bottle caps and not friend balls, but apricorn balls for shinies. Alpha shiny Metagross is so big. He is, yeah, he's huge, dude. He's a big dude. Hey, thanks for following, Nick. Appreciate that. Very cool. Alpha Phalanx. Can't believe I got it after 5 different shiny build-ups. Phasing 5 times is pretty rough. Oh, we got a Buttlebee. Get fucked. Do I have the shiny charm? I do have the shiny charm. I don't have the time to be shiny hunting an Alpha Froakie without a shiny charm. That would be torture. Alpha Barbaracle looks so cool. I would love to get a shiny one. I have an extra small shiny Barbaracle, so if I could get one of each, that'd be really cool. Favorite new Mega? So I really like Greninja. Greninja is my favorite Pokemon in general, but I think my favorite Mega from this generation is Starmie. I didn't like it at first. I thought it was really bad. I was like, this thing is just has long legs now. This is such a, like, it's kind of a lazy design. But then I saw it sprinting at me, and it was the funniest thing. It made me laugh so hard I had to stop the fight because I couldn't take it seriously enough, and I almost lost because I was just laughing the entire time he was running around. Oh, we got a barbarical. We'll do it. No, I'm gonna save the dive ball for the Froakies. We'll do a quick ball. What about you, Nick? What's your favorite new shiny, or not new shiny, excuse me, new mega? So how, you found one? I haven't found one yet. Not yet. We are making progress. Every single reset brings us one step closer. Every single phase that we find gives us one more shiny. We are persistent. We will persevere. The indomitable human spirit will not be broken by some bad shiny odds. I'm waiting for Mega Chestnut to be available. I have a shiny alpha. That's awesome. Shiny alpha Chespin is really cool. Thank you for the likes, Chris. We'll do a lap. I haven't checked on Electrike and Venipede in a minute, or Pidgeotto. Dude, if I get a second Alpha Pidgeotto, I'm gonna be a little mad. I keep trying to go in there, it doesn't let me. Nope. Rude. Electrike. Oh. Time change. Bruh. Oh, Pidgeotto ain't even back yet. Oh, we got an Alpha Electrike that time. That's kind of cool. Pidgeotto must not be there from the last shiny that we got. Oh. How far into the game are you, Nick? Have you beaten the game? Have you finished up already? I'm assuming you have if you have a Mega or an Alpha Shiny Chestnut. Yeah, but no Shiny Charm yet. It's a grind. It's definitely time consuming, putting it nicely. I did not do the Restaurant Lena method. Yeah. Have you done all your side quests? Did you do all your side quests already? Doing the story, doing the side quests, and then kind of like taking my time going through the Battle Royale. I ended up at like 550 before I started grinding for it. And then after that, I would do the Battle Royale and I would get as many points as I could. And then like trying to top my last record each time just kind of got me there eventually. I ended up with 74 wins was my max, was my record. But I probably won't be touching the ZA Royale again until I decide to start taking on online ranked again. Because I'll have to start grinding for bottle caps. That's my biggest setback right now, is I don't have enough bottle caps. Yeah, there's quite a few of the side quests that are like, go battle this trainer with this Pokemon. Hey, hon, how you doing? That's a Chimecho. That's Chris. Chris GB has a Chimecho as his stream avatar.
Are you looking for more shinies?
I'm looking for the same shiny that I haven't gotten yet. But we just got an alpha or shiny Phalanx right here. Wonder if I can just. Haha.
It's banana chocolate flavored.
He is banana chocolate flavored. I got the Greninja and got out of there. That's fair. Yeah, not everyone was enjoying the online battles. I was having a lot of fun with it. I've made a couple of videos detailing my thoughts. Not necessarily my thoughts, but my my tips and my strategies that I've used.
I'm done eating. Do you want me to take Lady?
You can if you want to. Are you gonna go play your bear and breakfast?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in the bedroom and play.
Okay.
On the big TV.
That's fine.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Do you want me to take her?
You can if you want to. She'll probably get bored of being up here. She'll probably have more fun hanging out with you. I don't think she really likes being on camera. She doesn't really like to look at it.
She wants all the attention.
She does. She doesn't like it when I ignore her. Yeah. I learned something new about my dog yesterday. I was taking her and I was kind of like tossing her in the air like you would a toddler. And she was having so much fun with that. Dude, another Medicham. While I was tossing her up in the air, her little tail was just spinning in circles. It was like a, it's like a helicopter. Ah, you mother. There we go. So many Medichams. Is this? It's a large. Should have called her Lady Alpha Greninja. I like that. I don't think my wife would be okay with that name. She would not like it. We're actually talking about getting another pet. We're thinking a reptile, something small. Because I've had this like lizard enclosure since I lived in the dorms on base. And I got the little like glass dome thing before I realized that I wasn't allowed to use it because you're not allowed to have pets in the dorms. So I've just kind of held on to it. I didn't know what to do with it. I was going to turn it into a what are they called? Where you take like little miniature figures and you make like a terrain and you make like a little miniature battlefield and you have it look like they're fighting one another. I can't remember what it's called. A diorama. I was going to make a diorama using my Warhammer 40k models because I have a bunch of extra Tau pieces that I don't use. Hey, thanks for the, what is this? A peanut butter chocolate pumpkin? Reese's pumpkin? Thank you, hun. But yeah, I was gonna make a diorama out of it and have it like posted somewhere so that everyone could see. But then I never got around to doing it. And so now I'm like, well, now that I have my own place and we're kind of in a stable position, I could always just get another pet. And it'd be cool having like a little lizard just like chill on my shoulder. I'd probably have him on this side. Have him chill on my shoulder while I play. Maybe a horny toad or something. That would be dope. Or a snake. I had a little ball python back in the day. Name ideas for what? The reptile that we're thinking about getting, or for the shiny mega Froakie, or the shiny alpha Froakie? Oh, for the oh crap. Excuse me, I'm sorry. For the shiny Alpha Froakie, I was thinking probably something Japanese. It would have to be a weeb name. I think Hayabusa was one that was on my radar. I haven't really thought too much about it yet. If you have suggestions, I would love to hear them. I like my nicknames to be kind of, what's the word? Kind of like related. I don't really like joke names too much. So like with my Meganium, I named her Basil. I have a Gyarados named Scylla, Titan the Tyranitar, Doug the Excadrill, Noisy Boy the Noivern, Hexblade the Aegislash, Monty the other Excadrill, Mako the Garchomp, and Cobalt the Lucario. Those are some nicknames that I've used so far. I also have a lot. I nickname a lot of my Pokemon. I'd say a good, like, if I'm using them competitively, Frank the Salamence. Yeah, that's a funny name. I only like funny names if they're like a bit of a pun. Like Doug the Excadrill. It's like the past tense of dig, Doug. It's even better if it has an alliteration. Doug and Excadrill do not have an alliteration. But if it's like, excuse me. Damn. So sorry. I don't know, Froppy the Froakie? That'd be a good example. Froppy is the name of a My Hero Academia character that's based off of a frog. It'd be something like that. I think whenever I go to naming things, I like to have little hidden puns. So, like, I have a ranger in D&D that I like to play, and his name is Bo, like B-E-A-U. But Bo is also, you know, the weapon that he uses. It's dumb little puns like that that I appreciate. Damn, dude, I really want to just get this Froakie so I can start training it. I want to get this Froakie so I can start I wanted it before that last video. I put out a video recently, and it popped off really hard. It got, I think I'm up to like 60,000 views already, something like that. And I wanted to put off doing it until I got the shiny Alpha, but I ended up just going with a regular shiny Froakie instead, which is this guy. But it's just annoying. It's annoying that I haven't gotten it yet because it's slowing down my progress on other things. That's my biggest gripe when it comes to waiting for shinies to show up. Do a lap real quick. I know I just did one, but I didn't see one last time. Actually, if I just wander over here. Nope, no shinies. Pretty sure I would have heard one. I'm not sure if you can catch the Venipede from that distance, but I'm pretty sure you can get the Electrike. Did you have any plans for Halloween? Did you guys do anything fun? Last night, my wife and I, we stayed up and we passed out some candy to some of like local kids. And then I was dressed up as Spider-Punk. I did the majority of my stream in cosplay. That was a lot of fun. I actually had a lot of fun doing that, even if I couldn't breathe very well. But then I had to say goodbye to the costume and I put it away until next year. Or until another con comes up that I can go to. I'll probably cosplay if I go to a con. Today was actually really productive. I was planning on just kind of like sitting around and doom scrolling, playing video games. I was actually going to stream earlier today too. I was going to do a full 8-hour stream today. But I was like, you know what? I have a lot of stuff that I've been putting off forever. And I finally got around to doing it. One of the things was actually organizing my desk area. So like over here, I have all of my stuff is organized right now. I'm going to take this out. These are all my wires. They're organized by like USB-C, lightning cord, USB to USB-C, that kind of thing. I spent probably a good 2 hours going through and sorting everything out. It was obnoxious but necessary. I had a whole bunch of stuff from my last home that I didn't need here. Things like UK to US plug adapters, or a lot of like pamphlets and papers for the last base that I was at that aren't going to do me any good here. But yeah. I'm actually going to change it to nighttime. Another Bunnelby. If I get one more Bunnelby, man. Hey, I'm doing good. It's good to see you again. How's your first day of November treating you? The year's almost over, man. That's something I don't look forward to. Another year passing. It feels like it flew by. Oh, we got it! God damn! Holy crap. I didn't think we'd actually get the Alpha Barbarical. So now we've gotten Alpha Metacham and Alpha Barbarical. Alright, what are we catching this in? We actually want this in something good. I'm thinking a dive ball. Nice, dude. I ended my live about midnight. It was like I want to say it was like 5 or 10 minutes before midnight. My controller ended up dying, and I had to end it because of that instead. The stream actually ended on like kind of a cliffhanger. I was getting attacked by like 4 Pidgeotos right after I caught a shiny, and so I had to put my Switch into sleep mode so that way I wouldn't die. Alright, we're officially at 6 Bunnelby. I think we got an extra Phalanx too, didn't we? We did. We're up to 6 Phalanx and 6 Bunnelby. Barf. One thing I want to look at before we do anything. Froakie, you're going to take a break here for a second, buddy. We're actually going to move you over here. Oh, haha, how bad? How old am I? I am 27 years old. Look at this guy. Look how tiny he is, right? And now, look at this guy. Look how big he is. He's huge. The other guy came down to, like, my naval area. This guy, he's, like, high level with me. Wait. No, it's regular. He's got, what, I'd say 2 or 3 feet. This guy's at my belly button. He's so short. I love the size differences. I'm gonna keep both of these. I think they're funny. Now, if I could get an extra small shiny Froakie, that would be kind of sick too. I'd be happy with that. I would almost like that more than an extra large, honestly. Ugh. I just think the smaller ones are easier to find. Or not easier to find, excuse me. I think the smaller ones are harder to find than the extra larges, because you can get a regular extra large and you can get alphas. So that's and there's a higher chance of getting alphas anyways. I do not have a shiny chestpin. Sorry, Hamilton. We're going after shiny Froakie. Wrong starter, buddy. Bigger the tougher. They're definitely more intimidating when they're bigger, that's for sure. Pause. Still haven't gotten the shiny Starmie yet, though. Shiny Starmie and shiny Florges have eluded us this whole time. I already have a shiny Greninja and Delphox. Do you have a shiny Alpha Greninja, though? But you can't beat them, though. LLJK. Can't beat who? Beat the Alphas? I don't care for Shalpha, I just want shiny. That's fair. The XL Pokemon? I've beaten XL Pokemon, though. In a fight, right? Sound like the McDonald's theme there for a second. I have a Shalpha Sylvia and a Gudra though. That's dope. That's actually Shalpha Gudra is really cool. But that thing is huge. He's got to be tall as fuck. I haven't seen an Alpha Froakie in a while. I'm getting scared, man. It is, not gonna lie. I bet. Ah, we got another regular shiny Froakie. That's our 6th. That is our 6th phase, dude. Oh my god. We got a full squad of shiny Froakies. Red light. Green light. He jumping me! Well, there's 6 of them. I didn't have a regular EVs. I need them for the decks. I think I have an extra... Or no, I don't have an extra EV. I can tell you where to catch them, though. You can catch one EV right here. Just on the corner of Southern Boulevard. This little, like, building area underneath Area 12. You can get one right here at the Quasartico building, or just behind the Quasartico building. And then I think there's one more right here. Right there, next to Area 18. And then, of course, you can get them at Area 19 as well. But you have to deal with the Furfroos and the Drampas attacking you. Oh, man, dude. 6 phases. Well, that's our shiny for the stream. We've been averaging 1 shiny a day. We're not getting another one. Day 6. See if we can get a shiny Alpha Charmander while we wait for it to respawn. We got a Alpha Charmander. You guys like that roll? Oh, he's got Thunder Punch. How the hell's he got Thunder Punch? Where'd he go? Oh. What's up? Calm down, little guy. I'll trade you a shiny Florges for one of the Froakies. I already have a shiny Floette and a shiny Flabebe. However, I am planning on giving away these Froakies eventually, so I'm holding on to them for the time being. I'm not looking for a battle right now. I'm trying to get shinies, so not currently, no. Battles just take a little bit too long. Let's see if the Froakies are back. I'll get out of this stuff to trade, but might be. It's all good. No worries. If you want, you can drop a follow, and then after I get this shiny Alpha Froakie, I'll be doing the giveaway, and I'm going to be giving away all of the Froakies. Not necessarily in rapid succession, but like probably over a week now that I have 6. I'll probably give one shiny Froakie away every day. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Well, unfortunately, if our record continues at the pace that it's going right now, I've already gotten my one shiny Froakie for the day, so the rest of the stream probably means that we're not going to get another, but maybe we can get a Alpha Starmie. Let's see, which Alphas have I gotten so far from all this? We've gotten Alpha Barbarical. You don't belong here. You go over here, buddy. We got Alpha Pidgeotto. We have not gotten Alpha Phalanx. We have not gotten Alpha Shiny Bunnelby. No Alpha Venipede. No Alpha Bellsprout. None of those guys. But like all the popular ones we've gotten so far. So we're at the rate where we're going to start getting the one-ofs. So like Pidgeotto, that was a one-of shiny that we got. Bellsprout, I think it's a 2-of. Bunnelby, I think is a 2-of. But we don't see it as often because it's off over there. It's only a matter of time. If we just keep resetting, eventually it will be shiny, right? That's how math works. Spotify sounds really loud right now. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. I love Lily Cove City. Or no, this is Slateport, excuse me. Is it Slateport? Sounds like Gen 3. Rustboro. It was Rustboro City. Do I have the shiny charm? I do have the shiny charm. I am not masochistic enough to be pursuing this shiny without a shiny charm. What other shinies are you looking for, Hamilton? I do have some extras from this local area that I'd be willing to part with. Why'd the music stop like that all of a sudden? That was weird. I didn't like that. I didn't like how the song just ended. It didn't fade out or anything. It was like in the middle of a note and then it just stopped. Can I get an electric? Sure. I got a couple. I have 2 extras. Level 17 and level 18. Do you care on the Pokeball or anything? Not really? Okay. Go ahead and give me a code and I will hop in. What shinies do you have? Actually, I should probably start there. What shinies do you have to offer? I don't have anything in particular that I'm looking for. Those are extras? I wouldn't mind an Altaria, if you're willing to part with that. Interrupted. I did have the right code, right? Yeah? Maybe I was too slow. Try again. Oh. There we go. Hell yeah. Thank you, Hamilton. What am I trading for? Just some extra shiny that I had. I've been hunting shiny Shalpha Froakie for the last like almost a week now. And so I had an extra Electrike and this guy wanted it. So I traded it for this shiny Altaria. We gotta put you with the other shinies that I picked up from trades. Do I want a shiny Lucario for anything? Is it... Are you doing a free giveaway? Or is it for galaxies or something? I don't ask for galaxies. I trade shinies. I have extra shinies that I'm getting rid of. So if you have a shiny that you're willing to trade for, I don't mind trading away some of my extras. You're just giving away a shiny Alpha Lucario? Or are you asking for something in return? I'm not sure what you meant by that for anything. There's a mosquito on my wall. I'm gonna kill it. You're not welcome in my home. There we go. We got him. I couldn't reach him, so I had to use the water bottle. Just if you want to give up any shiny, it can be trash or something. Just trying to send him out. I guess so. Sure. Give me a link code, and I'll hop in. I can give you, like, a shiny Alpha Ampharos or something. That way it's Alpha for Alpha. I'm hunting a shiny Shalpha Froakie. There's an Alpha. We got an Alpha. It's not shiny, though. Ampharos? Sounds good. Oops, I passed it. Four IVs also. Is this one 4 IVs as well? No, this one's 3 IVs. I'll do this one. You got best in everything? And inanimate nature? I'll pass on this one. Thank you though, friend. You already have a shiny Noivern or Drillbur. I'm okay trading either of those. I do not have either of those. Sounds good. See you later. Hey, where's Spider-Man? Spider-Man he had to leave Fort Walton, had to go back to New York. He said that the buildings here were not tall enough. He'll probably be back next year, though. I'd be down for a Drillbur. I'm probably going to be hunting Metagross later, and I'll probably pick up a Noivern or two while I'm doing that. Is there anything in particular that you wanted for the Drillbur? Buy a Charizard onesie? I was actually thinking of getting a Greninja onesie. The Greninja onesie I saw was really cute because it has like a tongue that's a scarf, so you literally just wrap it around your head. It's adorable. You missed it though, Yoshi. We got another shiny while you were gone. Actually, is that one large? I think that one's large. Nope, it's medium. It's just on the bigger side of medium, I guess. You've been here the whole time? You were here when I got the shiny Froakie earlier? I must have missed you. I'm sorry. I don't have a shiny Eevee either. I'm sorry. You were lying? Yeah, checks out. You would be. Liar. I'm just kidding. I do need this Froakie to sparkle, though. Sparkle and be big. That is the two things I need it to do. I'm asking two things of you. That is it. I ain't calling you a truther. Yosh, I was going through a whole bunch of my stuff, and I found so many of your drawings. I didn't have enough room to hang them all up on my bulletin board. I'll send you a picture later, but there was a couple that I missed out on. I'm going to show them on stream. Is that okay? Actually, I'll wait until I get your permission. Am I allowed to show your drawings on stream? Sure? Okay. There's only two. There's only two of your drawings that I wasn't able to hang up. There was... Where'd I put them? Did I leave them out? I might have left them out. Where did I put them? I don't know where I put them. But it was the Ingenium one and the Steven Universe one. The one where Steven smiles right after Connie rejected him. Not rejected him, but turned down his marriage proposal. Where did I leave them? Did I leave them in here? It might be. Oh, I know where they are. They're in this folder. I found them. I remember where I put them. You have a box of a few shinies I can choose from, then I can let you know for sure. Sure. So these ones are not for trade. These are ones I'm putting into my decks. These ones are... I have an extra... No, these are not extras. These ones are extras. I got a ton of Barbaracle, ton of Metacham, absolute boatload of Flappies, enough for you to count and fall asleep, 3 Venipedes, I have 1 Electrike left, A bunch of Pidgeotto, bunch of Bellsprout, bunch of Phalanx, and a bunch of Bunnelby. Yeah, that was your first D&D character. Ingenium. And then we got Steven Universe. Druid Warforged, yeah. And then I think I drew this one. This was my first iteration of Zaba. I don't know if you remember Zaba, but that was my my frog character. Do the Metacham? Hell yeah, man. Sounds like a deal. Send me a code and we can do the trade. Nice, yeah. I like his drawings. I have a I'll do a quick turnaround. I have this bulletin board that has all of my other drawings that he's done for me. I like this Greninja a lot, and then the Totoro. That's my old parakeet. His name was Johto, and that's a picture of my wife and I up there. That's another drawing of my wife and I. We got that at the at a con. Yeah, Mizutsune right there. There's Barroth right here. Goshawk, Spider-Man, Bakugo. Down here's another Totoro. Over here's a couple Pokeballs. Yeah. Excellent artwork, dude. All these were made by Yoshi. Well, not all of them. That one up there wasn't made by Yoshi. The Magikarp wasn't Yoshi. And that one wasn't Yoshi. But everything else is all him. I'm gonna come back now. There we go. Alright, don't fall over. Try not to fall over, chat. Oh, let me do the trade code. I just put it in chat, I'm sorry. I got distracted showing off Yoshi's drawing. I was like a proud mother. Thanks for the likes, Troy. I think you followed also. Thank you for following. You said you want a Metacham. Do you have a preference on the Metacham? That one has no good attack. Fantastic HP. No good attack again. No good speed. I don't have any that are like particularly good. None of them are adamant. Yeah, they're all pretty bad. Do I have the shiny charm? I do have a shiny charm. I'll take any. All right, I'll give you the most recent one then. Let's go, dude. 400 more battles. You're almost there. Are those gen? These are not gen shinies. No, I do not gen my shinies. I don't have anything against people that gen their shinies, just as long as they're honest about it. However, I will not trade a regular shiny for a non-gen shiny. That doesn't seem fair. Thank you for the likes. Put you over here so I can keep track. I'm trying to keep track of how many phases I go through. So right now we're at 8, 7, that's 15. 15 plus 12 is 27, 30, 31, 41, 47, 53. 53 plus 4 is 57, plus 6 is 63. We're at 63 phases right now. We're at 63 phases for all of the shinies that we've done for this one shiny Froakie. Or the shiny Alpha Froakie. Can I see your Pokemon? Sure, this is my team. This is the one that I use to beat the game. Basil, Scylla, Titan, Doug, Noisy Boy, and Hexblade. And then these three are the ones that I got from... or that I used to climb to rank A in under 2 hours. I have a little video on that. Monty is just a good mod. I like having Excadrill around, and I used him. I'm going to be using him in ranked PvP eventually. Dragonite I use to battle through the ZA Royale and get a whole bunch of wins in one night. I don't really have a place for this one yet. I can't believe you have a best attack. That makes me so mad. Let's see. These are all the shinies that I've gotten so far. We already saw that. And then this is my living dex. Not really. It's not really a living dex. It's just how I was organizing my Pokemon, so that way I knew which ones I needed for my Pokedex as I was completing it. But yeah. And then these are some extra mons that I have sitting around. Some extra alphas. Or no, these are not alphas. These are the extra alphas that I have. But yeah. It's not that much. You should see my Pokemon Home. Pokemon Home is nutty. I have so much in my Pokemon Home. Still looking for the shiny Alpha Froakie. After this, I'm going to go after shiny Alpha Beldum. That one's going to suck. That one is... Eesh. Not looking forward to that one. I've actually considered buying a macro controller for that one. Because I don't really care about getting the reaction for it so much, as I just want to do it so that way I can use it for PvP. I would like to have an entire team of shiny alpha Pokemon for my next team, but I don't think I'll be able to get it before the season starts, just because I only have 5 days to get it. So I had a Metagross on my playthrough. Metagross is awesome. I kind of wish that you got access to him a little earlier, though. A friend of mine gave me a shiny Beldum, so I had a Metagross for my playthrough. That's awesome. That's pretty dope. That's a very generous friend of you, or of your... That's very generous of your friend to do. Words. English. English hard. Crew chief no speak English well. Doing the bench method. For which Pokemon? What are you going after with that bench method? Hey, thank you for following, J2. Yeah, it's my favorite since I played Sapphire. Actually, I was going through my stuff today, so I remembered all the stuff that I had before I moved. All of it's kind of been mixed up, but I have my old Game Boy SP right here. It's dead right now, but it does work. It's got my copy of Ruby. I got a copy of Emerald. And I got Leaf Green. These are my 2 oldest games. I got both of these when I was 6 years old, I want to say. My first ever starter, Charizard. I have him transferred all the way up. He's currently sitting on my copy of Scarlet right now. Love him to bits. I love my Charizard. He's got a rash nature. I've hyper trained him up throughout the years. He's been EV trained, so he's perfectly competitively viable. I can use him for whatever I want. He can Gigantamax now. He's a Mega Evolved before. I've taken him to contests. Like, that is my baby. Another Alpha staring me down. Still have your Sapphire copy? Yep. Mythical loot? Aw, dude, don't even get me started. You want me to go through my trash? I got a whole PlayStation 2 sitting in this drawer. Just chilling. I got... Where's that? This is my wife's DS. Just a DS Lite. I got... So this is actually a very special case. It's signed by Wolfie Glick. I met him at Dallas Regionals. I was competing using Golisopod Zoroark at the time. And he was playing VGC, as he does, right? But I saw him and I was like, hey man, can you sign my DS case for me? And he had the worst handwriting. Like, maybe it was because the DS case wasn't exactly like a normal thing to write on. But he, am I going to bring him to ZA? I'm holding off on bringing him to ZA. Just because the no backwards compatibility. I want to see if there's anything in Sword Shield or Scarlet Violet or Legends Arceus. I don't know, not Legends Arceus. I can't bring him in there. But I want to see if there's anything that I can do for him there as far as like getting him ribbons or anything. I have a signed Lucario by Veronica Taylor. That's awesome. I also have my 3DS. I don't know if does this have battery? Oh. Is it? Am I about to find out my DS died? Or doesn't work anymore? Give it a second. The light came on. There it is. Yeah. I got my old DS here. This copy of Heart Gold Soul Silver is very special to me. This is the one that I shiny hunted starters on. You guys should guess which shiny starter I got from Heart Gold before it boots up. Yeah, but I just got a turbo controller today, so I'm going to Wild Hunt Area 18. That's awesome. Wild Area 18, is that the... That's the Salamence one? Yeah, that's the Salamence one. I hope you get a shiny Alpha Fennekin. I think I got a Tota. 115 hours I got on this one copy. And it is a... He's right there with me. Shiny Typhlosion. The full team? I was really proud of this team. Prometheus, the Typhlosion, Pingo, the Mamoswine, Cheshire, the Gengar Solstice, the Espeon, Octavia, the Octillery, and Tatsuya, the Dragonite. That was the squad. That was the team. We also found a shiny Flappy back in the day on our way up to go get shiny Gyarados. So we actually got 3 shinies in that one playthrough. But I've also gotten... Where's it at? I've got a lot of Pokemon games in here. We got Mystery Dungeon, Pokemon White, Pokemon Pearl, White 2, Sun and Moon. That's a Fire Emblem game. That's not Pokemon. Monster Hunter Stories, and Omega Ruby. Just stacks of childhood memories here, man. Over the years. This is my money spread. Let's see. I got a shiny Bagon, but not from Turbo. Sick. Bagon is dope. I just got a double shiny Beldum. Now I'm also going for a Fennekin. Nice, dude. Double Beldum is sick. I've only found 3 shinies so far in the game. Are you talking about in Legends EA or grand total across all series? Ekans, Stunfisk, and Flabébé. I'm assuming you're talking about from Legends EA. Yeah, from ZA. Yep. If you want to get... Do you have a... I'm assuming you don't have a shiny charm if you only found 3 shinies, but the easiest place to look for shinies is Wild Area 3. There's a good diverse pool of Pokemon to pick from. All you have to do is go into this building and you go up and down the stairs. You can do that for free. And it's really early on in the game, and you get all the shinies from this building over here, as well as everything over here. The only thing you don't get is the Flabébé right here, the Esper right here, and all 3 Pikachus over here cannot be gotten. They are not within range. They're all like 5 meters out of range. All full odds, yeah. I think I ended the game with like... I want to say it was like 9 full odd shinies before I finished the game, before I got the shiny charm. I got this guy, I got this guy, that guy, not you, I did get this guy. Oh, and this one. I ended up with 2 shiny Budoos, but these were the 4 that I got from doing the wild area. I did that for like 30 minutes. I was editing a video, and I got these 4 just from doing 30 minutes of going up and down the stairs. What was the diagram used to trait people's births? I don't know. It's possible for some of those. They just have to be spawned on the edge in Wild Area 3. I was playing on Fire Red in my old school computer in class, and I forgot that they picked the opposite type. For the, for your rival picking the opposite type? They do that most of the time. It's only generation... I want to say it was 7 where they introduced it. Yeah, generation 7 is where your rivals stopped picking the stronger type than you. Generation 7, 8, and 9, they picked the weaker type. And then in this generation, they did it where they gave you both. You have to battle both of them. They made the game so easy now? Yeah, they did. I think they did it on purpose, specifically because the storyline is aimed more at children, and then the end game is aimed more at adults. So they make the storyline easy specifically so you can plow through it and make it to the end game, so that way you can start doing what adults want to do. Like the adults that play, they don't play it for the story. They know that Pokemon's gonna write a mediocre story. But all they really want to do is shiny hunt or play competitively online or do Nuzlocks that make the game a little bit harder than it already is. But like, I don't think they make the stories for our demographic anymore. And I think that's just something that we as fans have to kind of accept. And that's why I'm really excited for Pokemon Champions, honestly. Pokemon Champions is such a great direction for them to take because they no longer have to worry about balancing the story around competitive. They can introduce new gimmicks that won't mess with the competitive scene anymore. Something like this, where the entire battle system is completely overhauled. It's something we've never seen before. Something that we didn't think we were ever going to get the chance to see. But now that they're moving competitive to a completely separate game, they can start introducing more fun systems like Legends Arceus, Legends ZA for us to play in. I think another thing that we have to remember is that the games might have not gotten easier. We might have just gotten better at the games. Like back in the day, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, or not even back then, Red, Blue, and Yellow, they were difficult partially because we didn't have the internet. We couldn't look things up. We couldn't communicate with each other. We didn't know what the type charts were unless you bought like the guidebook back in the day that told you like where to find all the hidden items on the route, what trainers you're supposed to battle. Like back in the day, I got stuck at, what was it? I couldn't get to Sabrina's gym when I was like 6 years old because I could barely read, and I didn't know that the dude blocking the entrance was thirsty and he needed me to get him some tea from Celadon City. Like, I didn't remember that. I didn't know that. I barely could read. Like, I didn't read dialogue. What are you talking about? So I just ran around for 100 hours making up stories in my head until I just talked to every NPC. Eventually it let me back through and I had no idea why. Hey Pico, how's it going? Like, I think games back in the day were more difficult because we were just bad at the games. But now the fact that you can share information so easily with one another, like, be honest, would you be shiny hunting like this? Flying back and forth to the same location if I hadn't seen a TikTok telling me to do it? Hell no. What? Would I know about, I don't know, the proper way to shiny hunt Beldum in Lysander Labs? Where you have to listen for the Pokemon cry to know that it's actually spawning in? Probably not. But yeah, sorry, I went on a little rant there. I do think that, one thing I wish that, okay, I'm trying to think of how to phrase this. One thing I wish that Pokemon would do is, I wish that they would make it so that the ROM hacks and the fan-made games were less punishable, I guess. I wish they would stop going after them, is what I'm trying to say. I want them to be, I want people to feel comfortable making fan-made games, especially if they're using old-school software like Fire Red and Emerald. It's mostly Fire Red that they're doing, let's be honest. And I really want them to make more stuff like that because we've gotten some really good games out of that. A lot of difficulty games, like Emerald Kaizo, or what's the Fire Red one? I forget what the Fire Red one is called. Radical Red, that's what it is. Radical Red or Emerald Kaizo, like those difficulty hacks, those are a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun with those. If I want to play a single player story for difficulty, I know the Pokemon Company is never going to do something as difficult as Emerald Kaizo or Radical Red. Yeah. You got hiccups right now? Come drink some water. You can have my water bottle, hun. Just come out here. But yeah, they're never going to introduce a difficulty game as difficult as Emerald Kaizo or Radical Red. I think the most difficult thing they've made in recent years was probably Volo's battle. Volo's battle was a little difficult. Just because he had 8 Pokemon and 2 of them were legendaries, and you battled them back to back without healing. Lady is snoring. Just wake her up. She doesn't mind if you wake her up, I promise. She likes it when you wake her up. She thinks you're playing. I lost my train of thought. I got distracted by Lady snoring. What were we talking about? Difficulty curves, Pokemon games, Volo. Yeah, Volo. Volo being a difficult battle. Cynthia was difficult, but if you beat her back in Platinum and you refaced her in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, you knew that she wasn't going to be a difficult battle because you knew what her team was. You knew what you needed. You know you need an answer to her Garchomp, and if you don't plan for it, you're gonna get bopped. I stopped playing my game. You stopped playing Bear and Breakfast? Is it because you wanted to hang out with your husband? I knew it. Are you here to watch me get a shiny? Are you gonna stay with me until I get a shiny? Maybe? What do you mean, maybe? Look, I just got an alpha. We just need that to be a different color. It's that easy. I got like a weird paper cut underneath my finger now. Oh. We didn't end up making the lasagna. I mean, it's not too late. We could still do it. I just probably wouldn't eat all of it because I've already eaten my Subway. My Subway. This is not my playlist. I don't know where this music came from, but I'm gonna switch it off. I only want Pokemon music. Yeah, Yoshi was here earlier. I showed off his drawings. I turned my camera around and everything. I guess we'll do a lap. Hey, thank you for the likes, Pico. Oh, there he is. We summoned him. Like a Wendigo, we spoke his name 3 times and he popped up. Or no, I'm thinking of Beetlejuice. I guess Beetlejuice could be considered a Wendigo. What do we think, chat? Is Beetlejuice considered a Wendigo? Where's the Electrike? There he is. Hey, thanks, Ernie. How you doing? It's good to hear from you. I just cursed you? How did I curse you? Weren't you already cursed? Not me being tone deaf. Wendigo's a Native American lore. I just cursed you. Well, then I uncurse you. You've been uncursed. Congratulations. Just got done with 2 pre-releases. That's awesome. I was gonna go to a pre-release today, but I overslept. I fell. The pre-release was at 11, and I slept in until about 11:30. I missed it. I was like, Eric, I'm gonna try and get one tomorrow, though. I just said you're not cursed. Don't make me change my mind. I'll put it back. First one in years. You pull anything good? You get the Charizard? I think Charizard this one. It's called Phantasmal Flames. If there's no Charizard, I'm going to be kind of surprised. There's probably like a new Mega Charizard. Use your video as a guide for getting Royale wins. Hey, let's go, dude. Did you manage to get your shiny charm? Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. Not yet. I'm on a good pace now, though. Nice, dude. What's your max wins that you've gotten so far? How many wins have you gotten in one night? Bum, bum. About to hop back on now, actually, or about to hop back on, actually. I don't know why I had a stroke reading that. I think I'm just illiterate. I'm sorry. That's why I'm playing Pokemon instead of being a scientist or an author. I don't know how to read. Is that floor just shiny? Why is it not despawning? Or have I just gotten... Okay, it's not shiny. We got an alpha, though. That's kind of cool. That's pretty nice. My kilobytes per second is really low. My stream is suffering because of it. I'm at 4.3. Pico, are you still here? Yeah, you. Pico. Are you on the Wi-Fi? I don't mind if you are. I'm just curious if that's affecting my kilobytes per second. Da-dum, da-dum, da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. Having issues with the connection? Okay, so it's probably a modem thing. Might have to reset it, or maybe the weather outside is messing with it. It's not raining or anything. Maybe a squirrel is, like, sitting on top of the radar or something. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I'm not technologically advanced enough to mess with that kind of stuff. Not the squirrel. Got a shiny Dragonite for a shiny Dratini? I do not have a shiny Dratini. Why would you want to trade down? Are you just trying to get the Pokedex? Ugh. Need the shiny dex, yeah. Fair enough. I do not have a shiny Dratini, unfortunately. They jumping me. Electrike? Question mark. I don't see Electrike yet. I think TikTok still has me age restricted. That sounds about right. In all fairness, you do look kind of young. Because you keep getting a notification. What kind of notification? Like a bad notification? What do you mean? What is it saying? That's weird. It's saying I'm getting 59 kilobytes per second, but it still has a red bar. That's weird. It says I'm not dropping any frames though, so I guess it's fine. Yeah, same. Damn, my arm. Oh, I thought my arm was red. I think it was just the pigment from the light reflecting. Alpha Phalanx. That's kind of cool. A shiny Alpha Phalanx would be even cooler. Or, even better, a shiny Alpha Froakie. That would be really cool. Someday soon it will happen. I know it. There's an alpha, but not shiny. Regular. Regular. Going for it. Phalanx would probably be my first hunt after getting the charm. Phalanx is really easy to hunt. If you go to area 16, you get like 5 of them spawning at the same time. You go right here. You get them spawning all over the place. Right there, right there. I guess you only get 2 from right here. I thought there'd be more. There's gotta be more. One right here. What's the distance on this? Yeah, he spawns. And the other one should spawn over there too. I think it's just because they haven't loaded in yet. But area 16, you get like 4 spawns in. Or just be like me and go after shiny Alpha Froakie, and you'll get a ton of them. Mega Phalanx is awesome. I love Mega Phalanx. He's a little Megazord. My favorite one is the one in the middle, the one who's like holding him up. He looks like he's struggling so hard, and I appreciate his effort. What is the... What's the limit on this? 12? So you wouldn't be able to... Yeah, you wouldn't be able to name them all something. What I like to do whenever I have a Pokemon that is like multiple segments, I like to give each of them a name. So like with Magneton, I named him Zip Zap Zop, right? Zip Zap and Zop. And then I stole that. I forgot who I stole that from, but I know that was not an original pick. But like with Phalanx, I was thinking that we can name them something, but like the lowest you could do is like 2 letters for each one, so it'd be like U, 2, Boo, Poo, Poo, Hugh. That would be all 6 of them, right? If each one of them got a name or something like that. Or what I was thinking is maybe you could do like, let's see if this is enough. Noble Team? Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's such a good name. Noble Team, like from Halo Reach. Each one would be Noble 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's probably gonna be what I named my Phalanx. When I get a shiny alpha one, they're gonna be named Noble Team. Because they're called Spartans. I'm so proud of that name. Shiny Tour. Perfect combo of cool and goofy. Yeah. Can I get 1 free shiny, please? I'm planning on doing a shiny giveaway. But that will be after I get the shiny Alpha Froakie. I want to see how many Froakies I can get before I get to the shiny Alpha. And then I will be giving away the shinies as like a whole. I want to see how many, what's it called? Phases, that's the word. I want to see how many phases I can get. Right now, I think I'm at 68 phases. Which is honestly more than I thought I was going to get. You want a shiny Froakie? I can give you a shiny Froakie if you win the giveaway when I start them. That is my condition. You have to win the giveaway. So a phase is a term that shiny users or shiny hunters use whenever they're hunting a specific shiny. So right now I'm hunting a shiny Alpha Froakie, right? I'm looking for this guy to be a shiny and an alpha. I've gotten 6 shiny Froakie phases, but I've had like almost 70 shiny phases total. So all of these guys are phases, all of these guys are phases, all of these guys are phases. It's whenever you get a shiny that you're not looking for. I found a shiny Tynamo earlier and damn near lost my mind trying to find it. Yeah, his shiny is so hard to see. It's very, you have to be very perceptive to see it. Same thing with things like Gengar or Garchomp. They just have very unnoticeable shinies. Slowpoke is another one. Although I heard they fixed his saturation issue, so it's a little bit better in this game. Bruh, I just want a shiny any, please. I cannot. I'm sorry. I do not want to give away shinies without some kind of giveaway, because if I give one away for free, then other people are going to start asking me, and then next thing you know, I'm giving out shinies to everyone. Or, in a worst case scenario, I tell them no, because I'm like, hey, I can't give out anymore, and then they're like, L streamer, bad streamer, didn't give shiny to me, played favorites with chat. It's one of those things, I'm sorry. Do I have a shiny charm? I do have a shiny charm, yes. There's like no one in the live though. Yes, but I have VODs. I'm getting recorded on other softwares and platforms as well. Canal? I looked on rooftops and at the ground level, but I finally realized it was below the street level in a canal. Yes. I had a shiny pop up. Where was it? I forgot where it was. But I have a video of me losing my mind trying to find shiny Ariados. He was underground. He was in like the entrance to one of the sewers. Cause I'm hunky for Froakie as well. Doing it without the shiny charm. Are you going after an alpha or a regular shiny? Because the regular shinies are not as bad. But I would not recommend going after a shiny alpha without a shiny charm. Because that would be... Okay, yeah. Regular is fine. For sure. Took me about... I'd say every 3 to 4 hours I get a shiny. So if you multiply that by 4, it might be a... I'd say... If you're not talking to chat and you're actually just sitting here repeatedly doing the same thing over and over again, I'd say you could probably get it in maybe 6 hours. That would be like you're at odds. We've gotten 2 Flappies. Found any shiny alphas? I have found a couple shiny alphas. I got a shiny alpha Pidgeotto. I got a shiny alpha Medicham, and I got a shiny alpha Barbaracle. And of course, Flaffy and Ampharos as well. Have not gotten the Froakie yet, though, and that is the one that we are after. I've gotten 2 Flappies. I've gotten more Flappies than I need to fall asleep. There is so many shiny Flappies in my boxes. I am excited to be giving them away. Going back to the Royale grind, I'm at 683. You're almost there. You're over the hump. You're almost 70% of the way there. It's only a matter of time. That number keeps going up, and you do not stop. You are indomitable. The human spirit will not break simply because they are faced with a big number. Math cannot beat you. Oh, that was weird. The Ampharos despawned for like a split second, so there was just the 2 glowing red eyes. Elite motivator. Thanks, man. I tried. I have to motivate myself, too. It's definitely a pain. I haven't had a shiny Flaffy in a while, though. I think I'm overdue for one. That's probably going to be my next shiny. So you, FS would recommend to always reset zones to get that one in Sean, right? Oh, yeah. You're talking about the wild, or the battle area right here? Yeah. So fly here, sit down on the bench. You're going to reset the day and night until you get this exact battle zone, and you're going to do that same lap that I did. Because that is, as far as I'm aware, the most condensed battle route that you can take, where you get the most trainers in the least amount of time. I haven't experimented with other battle zones yet, but from what I'm told, this is the best one. For the research that I've done from other content creators. Specifically, something Luke. Game Boy Luke, that's his name. I can refresh by using different teams. Does battling online count towards the battle number? Nope. Sure doesn't. Has to be NPC battles. Battling online is a lot of fun, though. You get titles for battling online, and I actually would like to try and pursue some of those. Some of them seem like they would be kind of hard. So, like, if you go to titles over here, I have Savior of Lumios, which is a title that you get for beating the game. Alpha Warrior, which is a title belonging to someone who has sent out an alpha Pokemon many times in battle. I've sent out 100 alpha Pokemon, mostly because 2 of my Pokemon in my main game were alphas, and then my entire team was alpha Pokemon during online play. And then I would like to get the elite trainer. Getting first place in 50 battles doesn't sound like it would be that hard. I only need 34 more battles. But some of the other ones I have, I haven't gotten this one. I haven't gotten this one. And then there's like bronze, or there's yellow, green, and blue for all of them, I think. No, it's bronze, silver, platinum. Bronze, silver, gold for all of them, excuse me. Shiny collector is another one I need to do. Actually, I'm going to swap that one out. Pokemon Professor for completing the Pokedex. Leveling up Pro. Raise the Pokemon to level 100. I need 2 more Pokemon at level 100. Big Money Maker. All Around Town Helper. Completing the side quest. Tidy Trainer. Viewers. I keep it fresh by using different teams. No. No, what? Oh, for the battles online? Yeah. Cafe regular. I need to go to the cafe some more. Stam Love keeps freezing. I barely caught any of what you said. I heard what mattered, though. Oh. The live keeps freezing. I think I'll probably pause the stream for a little bit then and reset my internet. Is it on... Is anyone else having issues, or is it user error? I don't think it's lagging. Out the wazoo, BB Gur. Am I lagging on your end? Mine's lagging some too. Yeah, I can see my kilobytes per second going down. I'm gonna reset the stream. I'll reset my router too. No? Maybe it's just on... Maybe it's just on live that I'm having issues then. What's it say over here? Let me see. Followers, total views. Stream is smooth on purple app. Okay. Maybe I'll just reset the live then on clock app. We'll see how that goes. Give me 1 second, guys. See if that changes anything. Hopefully that does a little bit better. Looks like it's Restream that's having an issue. I did restart the stream, yeah. I think it's Restream that's having an issue. I use a third-party stream. Yeah, it is Restream. Restream's having some sort of issues on their end. 21 FPS. Keyframe intervals is 2 seconds. Let me view the rest of my analytics. It's lagging quite a bit. Yeah, I can see that. It's only Restream that's having issues right now, though. It's just the clock app. I reset my OBS on this stream. It seems like there's something wrong with their links, embedded web. Yeah, I haven't ran into this issue on Restream before. They might just be having a influx of users streaming right now and their servers are overpowered. Or overloaded, I guess I should say. If I go here. Connection lost, trying to reconnect. Yeah. What if I change my stream key? Still having some issues. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's not... I can't do anything about it from what I can tell. There's no options for me to mess with my... There's no options for me to mess with my kilobytes per second on here. I can't change anything on Restream. Yeah. That sucks. I'm sorry, guys. What if I end the stream entirely? We're gonna end the stream entirely for right now, and then I'll come back. We'll do it that way. We'll reset OBS entirely.